3-cup chicken. Yep, it's as easy as it sounds. Simple, quick, and delicious. Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Duties Behind the Camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. We're making a 3-cup chicken today. I know it sounds like a lot because the 3 cups actually indicate 1 cup of each: soy sauce, rice vinegar, and sesame oil. But if I use 3 cups of liquid to make this chicken, it would make a ton. So I have adjusted the amounts to 1.5 pounds of chicken. And so basically we're looking at equal parts sesame oil, soy sauce, and rice vinegar. We're gonna start with the aromatics, and I have a small piece of ginger. You don't have to peel it. I just peeled it for, I don't know. I don't know why, but it's fine. I'm just gonna slice it up. I just want the flavor. I don't necessarily want to eat the ginger, but I am slicing it up thin enough that whoever wants to eat the ginger can. I have 4 cloves of garlic. Just going to remove the skin. You can use as little or as much garlic as you like. I think 4 cloves is quite a lot. And if you don't like garlic, just don't use it. I'm also using a handful of Thai basil. So this is actually from my garden. I'm going to just wilt these at the end. And these were grown, I said it was from my garden, but I grew them from, you know, when you get Vietnamese noodles and they give you like the basil to put in your soup. Well, we had a lot that day and I just took it and I rooted them in water and then I just planted them. And look at how much basil I have. It's incredible. And again, you can use as little or as much as you like. If you don't have Thai basil, like Thai basil is a little bit different from regular basil. It smells completely different and it has like a star anise flavor to it. If you don't have Thai basil, you can just use green onions or even cilantro if you like. I'm using a dark meat because that's what we prefer, but if you want to use chicken breast, you can totally go that route. I have 1.5 pounds of chicken leg meat. And I say leg because here we were able to buy them as a whole leg, thigh, and a drumstick. And they were way cheaper than anything else. So I deboned and cut them up myself. I left the skin on, but you can use boneless, skinless thighs. You can chop up a whole chicken and just use the meat. You can use chicken breast, like I said earlier, totally up to you, but 1.5 pounds. Right, and then we're gonna start cooking. Heating up my wok on medium high. And if you don't have a wok, you can just use a large frying pan. And I like using the wok because it's easy for me to stir the ingredients together. Once you see that wisp of smoke, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of a neutral cooking oil. I'm using avocado oil today. You can use corn oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, you know, whatever else is neutral tasting. Peanut oil. Adding my chicken. I'm just going to let it sear for a minute on one side before moving it around. I'm going to sear the other side a little bit too. In my excitement to sear the chicken, I forgot about the aromatics. So I'm going to make a little well here, get my ginger in there. And all this extra fat is actually coming from the chicken skin. This will make it extra tasty. And garlic. garlic doesn't take long. It just takes about maybe 20 to 30 seconds. You don't want it to burn. So I'm going to toss my chicken around in it now. So even if you forget, like I did, you can still add it. It'll still be super tasty. Now we want to cook the chicken through. Make sure there's no more pink. We're going to add our sauces straight to the chicken. Four teaspoons of rice vinegar. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of each, 1 dark soy sauce, 1 regular soy sauce. That's my 4 teaspoons of soy sauce. Now, regular soy sauce is more salty than dark soy sauce. Just FYI. Also adding 2 teaspoons of sugar to balance out the flavors. If you don't want to add sugar, you don't have to. And we're going to let this simmer until the sauce is glossy and reduced. The dark soy sauce also adds color. All right, look at this. It looks so good, guys. So the reason why we didn't marinate the chicken is because we are simmering it in the sauce and it's going to take on all of those flavors. So I like using dark meat versus breast meat because I find it's more forgiving that way. Sometimes you can cook it a little bit longer and it will still be juicy. All right, turning off the heat. So most of the sauce has been reduced. It's coating the chicken. We're going to add our sesame oil now. So 4 teaspoons of sesame oil. The reason why we're adding this at the end is because sesame oil kind of burns off its flavor if you heat it up and cook it. So we're going to add it at the end so that you can actually taste the flavor of the sesame oil and our basil. We just want to wilt it in the residual heat. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. And that took barely any time at all. And that is it. 3-cup chicken. Are you all ready for?
Oh, yeah. This is simplicity. We're talking about in a sea of stir-fry choices, this is like really dang simple. 3 ingredients, no marinade time. Rock this with rice, and you're set. On any given weeknight, you have a choice between, well, you gotta feed yourself and your family. You can either do takeout, dining out, and you know it's gonna be expensive nowadays, or you can make it at home, but you get the best of both worlds. Save money, and the flavors are incredible. All right, here it goes. Oh yeah. Tender, and that sauce is glossy, delicious. And what Flo said about adding the sesame oil afterwards to maintain that flavor so it doesn't get burned off is totally true. You get the segmentation of the flavors and they're each kind of strong and subtle and melding together at the same time with the sesame oil and the basil leaves and the other ingredients with the, vinegar and the soy sauce. It just is a great combination of flavors that maintain their different profiles, but together, it's really good.
Awesome, thanks dude. All right, this dish is super easy. You guys have to try it. Check it out on my website, FLO'S.com.